What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Doing another video. In this one, Happy New Year, everyone. It is finally 2022, or at least for you guys, not actually for me in that moment. So if I'm gonna sound different, first I just want to say if I'm gonna sound different in different parts of the video, it's because I'm recording these probably at on different days, and sickness is weird, so I don't know. But in this video, we're gonna be having a bunch of different sections. Let me see if I can list all of them off the top of my head. It's gonna be some of my like top videos from months or moments or whatever. Then it's gonna be my personal top 10 tutorials of like what I think my favorite builds are that I made this year out of tutorials. Then it's gonna be, I think it's most viewed videos of 2021. They don't have to be made in 2021. I'll talk about them in sections more at the beginning of each of them. Then it's gonna be my kind of sort of personal-ish moments of the year. Then shout-outs, and then some of the channel statistics of the year. That's the order that I have them in on my note sheet, I believe. I don't know, I'm not looking at it right now, but it might change. We'll see. It'll all be on the screen if I change it. Probably one of the most emotional-filled years for me personally, for like personal reasons and also for YouTube reasons. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has supported me this year and everyone who has joined the ride. And I can't wait for 2022 and see what it brings. And let's see what 2021 had to show. Alright, so the first section we're going to be doing is basically just like a clip or two from every month of some of my personal favorite videos. Some of these are kind of dry because some months were like, kind of an average, and I can't remember back what happened in January, so, yeah, but that's really all. So, yeah, here's that section.
Happy New Year's, everyone. It is now 2021. 2020 is finally over. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this, we're playing Little Nightmares 2. I never played the first one, but I saw this game. I got an email from PlayStation, like, hey, new games that you might like. This looks amazing.
Gregory, we can get you out of here. You and me together. They won't stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you.
We're going to be doing a Let's Build on Little Nightmares 2. Basically, I'm going to be doing something where you guys will give me a block or a set of blocks, and I will build a house out of them. Thing has so much for 1,000 though, and also my channel is now 7 years old.
Wait, Gaming Pro, why you say it like that?
No, I don't want a freaking VHS. Give me the key. We're gonna be going over and just kind of looking through the what's it called? New update, the Caves and Cliffs update, the first part. Also, we're gonna be playing Rocket League. How long has it been since I've done Rocket League? It's been a while. But I have Crazy and Gaming Pro here, who is, I'm showing the interior for 2021 Spirit Halloween flagship store. Sorry, not tour. Now, Shorty's theme is not here in this shot. I'm going to be showing like everything that is here, including Shorty's theme, which will be shown later.
We have, hang on, I'm gonna pan around a little bit. We got stuff there, we got stuff there. We got a lot of stuff. Now, those are empty boxes over there, that big stack. But we're gonna be setting up the nerds that aren't set up, and also testing some of them that are.
I have made a video for 1,000 straight days. Okay, I think I had something important to do, but I forgot it, so must not have been important. I do know one thing I have to do, though. Do I? I'm gonna make this like the Slender the Arrival garage, where it's got the weird shelf thingies? Sure, we'll go with that. But it's a curved shelf, which worked out fine. Five Guys is superior. That's... maybe. I actually don't... I have had Five Guys before, but I only remember one thing from Five Guys, and it was me trying a peanut for the first time, and I hated it. And my chinchilla is now named Peanut. That's kind of a... Sorry, Peanut. Don't take it personally. She's down here. I'm sure she heard that. She heard her name. She's probably like, huh, what? He's probably drunk. Haha, no Toms. In this one, we're playing Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
Alright, so the next section is going to be my personal top 10 favorite tutorials of the year. Now there's going to be something different with the next section, but these all obviously have to be in 2021, and it's just personal opinion. A little bit of it can be sentimental and, stuff like that, but really only one is on here because of that, and you'll see where it's placed. It's because I'll talk about it. But yeah, that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, so let's start off with 3 honorable mentions. Those are the Spirit Halloween 2021 flagship store. This is the one that is the sentimental one for me, because I actually went to this store in July when it first opened for the season. More so just, sentimental build. I definitely do like it, although I like it more for its sentimental value. The second honorable mention, is the Modern House, the 80th installment. I just really like this Modern House, but it wasn't really good enough for me to put it on the cut. But still, definitely had to be on here because I like it so much. And the arcade is going to be the third one, which I think is my favorite out of the 3. It's such a bland-looking build from the outside, but there's something about it that is so good to me. I don't know. I think it's the letters are really what get it, because they look more modern. I really did like that. So, yeah, let's get on to the actual list. Number 10 is going to be the new Chick-fil-A. I really like the size of this one more than the actual build, although I do like the look of it. It gives Chick-fil-A vibes, in my opinion. Inside wasn't the best, but I definitely do think that the outside was pretty good, and that's why it's only a number 10. And it's better than the arcade because of the color scheme and stuff. So, yeah. Number 9 is the remake Applebee's. This is only on this list because of the way that the interior roof is. You'll see it here. I just really like the way the roof looks. The outside is okay, not my favorite. I think it was definitely one of my more modern and more, out there designs, which is why I did put it on this list. And that's about it. 8th on this list is the Modern House, the 87th installment. I just really like the way this one looks. Probably my favorite Modern House, I'd say, out of all 90 that I have, I think it is now, or 89, something like that. Not a whole lot to say other than that, so, yeah. At number 7, we take an older one, and it is Burger King, the new version with the inside. The inside is okay. I just like the way that the outside looks, especially because the logo and the red stripe. You're going to notice a lot of builds on this list have, color stripes like that. I just really like the way those look, and, yeah, that's about it. At number 6, we have IHOP. The remake, again. I like the outside of it. A lot of these are remakes, by the way. But I really like the outside of this. The front of it, I think, looks great. Inside is okay, but it was one of the ones that I tried on a little bit more than the rest. Not to say that I don't try, but... yeah, I think that I did a good job with that one, and yeah. Number 5, you'll never guess it. Another remake. It is Wendy's. More so for the outside, but I do like the inside on this one. I think this was one of the more unique ones because of the way that I challenged myself with how the outside looks in order to make the inside, and I think that it turned out pretty well. Obviously, these are all opinions. You could hate all the builds on this list, but yeah, that's about all. Number 4, my first tutorial of 2021, actually, is the remake Bowling Alley. I just think this one looks really fancy, and I remember when I built this one, I really was happy with it. Especially it was a good way to start off the year, definitely. And as you can see, I still agree with it being good, and Number 3 is Dick's Sporting Goods. I think it's the terracotta and the sandstone that does it for me, and also the gray concrete. There's something about this that looks a lot fancier than the rest of my builds, and I think I did a good job on it. It's, again, another remake, and the old one was terrible, by the way, but yeah. Coming in at 2nd, we have the remake Walmart. You're going to notice a lot of the remakes seem to be my favorites. The remakes of the... Remakes and also the remakes of the big stores, I don't know why I seem to do better on, but this one looks really modern. Probably one of my... I think it was my favorite. I'd say it was my favorite ever tutorial of mine for a while, but it got overtaken by number 1, which you'll see in a sec here. Speaking of number 1, it is the remake Target. I just love the way this one looks. It's very modern, it's very different, and I'd say for the time, I'd say I probably liked it more at the time that I made it, but still looking at it now, it's definitely still one of my favorites. Walmart and Target, I'd say were the 2 that I hyped up the most when I originally made them, but they still are 2 of my favorites. But yeah, that's the list done, so let's move on to the next category. Alright, so this next section is going to be some of my favorite moments from the year, which are a little bit more personally based, but they all still are relevant in some way, and a lot of people on YouTube know about them, because they sort of relate, some do, some don't, and this one's very short because I only have 4 of them, so yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so the first one we have to go all the way back to April 13th, and that was the day I hit 1,000 subscribers. That was something I never imagined being able to hit, and it was just so cool, because I remember that day like it was yesterday, and it was, 8 months ago at this point? God, that feels forever ago. The insane moment, I don't have a ton to say about it, because I'm still speechless about it, and yeah, that's about it. Back on July 24th, we got Squirt, my axolotl. I wasn't actually expecting to get him because we went to a reptile show, and I would assume they were going to have him because I remember going to one they had an axolotl then. And I was like, okay, well, we were there, and we were actually selling them, and I didn't think they were, so we decided to get them. And I remember that timing was really bad because like a week later we had to go to New Jersey for something, so which you're gonna see in a sec here. But yeah, there's his baby picture when we first got him, day we got him, and here's him now. And yeah, as you can see, he's gotten a lot bigger. So on July 30th and 31st, we went to New Jersey, and we were there going for the flagship Spirit Halloween flagship 2021 opening thing. Had a great time. That was fantastic, and we also were in Ocean City, New Jersey, which. Very nice place. I don't know if I'm going to have the pictures, but we went to some haunted mini-golf thing. I'll have to ask my dad for the pictures because I don't have them on my phone. And that was a great experience. Definitely probably the highlight of my year, I'd say. Because in 2020, we didn't go out like at all anywhere. So it was great to get out and, do something different. And had an amazing time meeting some people and stuff. And on October 21st of this year, Mr. Squidward, my Chinese water dragon, which I had for 5 years, unfortunately passed away. This was probably the hardest or one of the hardest moments I have gone through in my entire life. And I had tons of support from Discord, from YouTube, and from people who I know in real life, which made it a lot easier to actually go through. But still, he was the first pet that I was actually put in charge to take care of. It's essentially like that first pet that you get that, like, okay, this is mine. To have that after 5 years, that is like a good portion of my life. And it was hard and it was very unexpected, but I had support with it, and it was one of the hardest things, again, as I've said, but just, I had tons of support, again, as I said, but it definitely made it easier, and it was a hard way to end October, because it was a stressful October, that was for sure. Decoration dudes more so because of the stuff relating to that, but it still obviously didn't make it easier, and definitely hard thing to go through, and thank you to everyone who supported me during that, because it really meant the world to me to be able to feel supported with something as big as this happening in my personal life. Next up, we're going to be doing a shout-out section. So this is really only just people who have been in videos this year. And I don't have a ton else to say, so other than you should definitely go subscribe to everyone that I am going to show here, because a lot of them are smaller channels, and I'd really like to see some of them definitely, hit at least, like, 200, 300, 400, something like that, because most of them are about at 100-ish. So, yeah, definitely check them out, and I'll talk a little bit about each of them, so yeah. First up is Gaming Warehouse, who, he is one of the best Minecraft builders who I actually, talk to and know, decently well. I don't know him in real life, but I talk to him a lot. He's very, very good at building. He does do tutorials and stuff sometimes. He does Fortnite and also stuff, but, yeah, he's definitely been a real fun one to make videos with, and definitely a great guy, so definitely would recommend go checking him out and subscribing to him. Help him at 50. I want to see if he can hit 50, I don't know, maybe by the end of this month, that'd be nice. And yeah, that's about it. Next up, we have Halloween King, or HK Haunts is a channel now. He has two channels, his Halloween one, which is HK Haunts, which you see right now, and then Spooky Gaming, which is his gaming one. I'd go check them both out. I think I'm gonna put them both in the description, as long as I remember, which, isn't always guaranteed with me. But, yeah, he's been real fun to also make videos with, very silly guy, and, yeah, I'd recommend also checking out his channels. Next one on this list is Gaming Pro. Now, if you've been on my channel for a little while and kind of watched around, you've probably heard of most of the people on this list, or probably everyone, all three of them so far, as I just made a video very recently with Gaming Warehouse. But Gaming Pro and Gaming Warehouse have helped me with some other projects and stuff, and they've, been pretty chill. to talk to. GamePro does also have his Hero Brian Bros channel, which is his second channel, which he has with a couple other people, I believe. But yeah, both should be in the description as long as I can remember, and yeah, I check them both out as well. Crazy XD is the next one, and he's been an OG on the channel. He's been around for a few years at this point. He definitely blew up this year. You can see 480 subscribers. He was at like, I want to say like 70 or something earlier this year. So he really popped off. But yeah, definitely recommend checking him out as well, as he has some funny little short videos and stuff. And yeah. Crazy is the next one. So we've got Crazy XD and Crazy. I didn't put them back to back intentionally, I swear. But I don't actually think he was in a video. He was in the one of my Rocket League streams, but he didn't talk in it because he wasn't in the party. But I remember he did actually join the game. He is going to be in a video probably sometime at the beginning of the year. With ironically Crazy XD. It's me, Crazy XD, and Crazy. So that's an interesting combination for a couple different reasons. But yeah, here's his channel. Again, link in the description as per everyone else. Last and probably not least is Animatronic Guy. Now, I'm saying that only because I actually know him in person. He was in the setting up animatronics live stream, I believe. He does a lot with me. He did the haunt with me, which is more of a decoration dudes thing, but still. He did it last year as well. So, you know, good guy to have. Hasn't really been a ton involved with my channel, but he does say some funny things on my Discord. Cough, cough, you should still join my Discord. But yeah, definitely, again, check him out. His channel is also in the description. And you should check out Decoration Dudes, which he is a part of. Goodness, I cannot speak. And, yeah. So, again, definitely recommend checking out everybody that was just shown there. All their channels should be in the description as long as I remember which. Only ones that I'd forget would be the double ups, but I should remember them. All definitely great people and have been a pleasure to record videos with over the past year. Alright, so we have reached the end of this video. Thank you everyone for such a memorable year in 2021. It was definitely, as I think I said in the intro, probably the most emotional filled year for me. From personal to YouTube stuff. And thank you to everyone who's, talked to me. It made it a great year. From on Discord, to YouTube, in real life, everyone that I've been able to talk to. It's been a pleasure talking with everyone in the past year. And I can't wait to see what 2022 will bring. I definitely do have some, hopefully, big things planned in 2022. I'm not sure how much on the channel it will be, but I definitely do want to, have some big projects and stuff going on. And obviously continue the ones that we have had in 2021 and previous years. So, yeah, again, can't wait to see what 2022 will hold. And, yeah, that's all I have to show for this video. So, thank you guys so much. If you guys did enjoy this video. And, again, thank you for such a memorable year. I truly appreciate the support that I've been able to get on YouTube and elsewhere. And, yeah, have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.